This exercise will help you reduce stress and anxiety, calm your mind, and improve your overall well-being in a matter of minutes. I have done this simple breathing technique for years now in one-on-one coachings, as well as large groups, and the results have always been the same. People feel instantly relaxed, they feel clearer, more connected, and they have access to their resources again, no matter how stressed out or anxious they feel just moments before we start. Do you know these situations where you are under so much pressure that your brain just goes blank? You feel almost paralyzed and can't move, or you feel you need to fight back instantly and go straight into some form of aggression or defense. That means your sympathetic nervous system has switched on and you are literally in fight or flight mode. Actually, it's fight, flight, or freeze, hence the paralyzed feeling of being stuck. Once you have learned this simple technique, you will be able to break that pattern in minutes, reset your nervous system to a calmer state, feel like yourself again, and much clearer to react in a neutral and calm manner. And you can access all of your resources again, meaning you are able to do what you set out to do rather than feeling stuck or ready to run away. Now, I have come across this technique in so many different courses in so many different ways, and mostly it was called the Ha breathing or the 2X breathing. And those names really just describe the two most important elements. And in a few seconds, I will guide you through this so you can experience it for yourself very shortly. So how does this work, Guido? The Ha breathing stands for the sound you make. It's very much like sighing. It needs that sound. And the 2X describes the rhythm. You breathe in through your nose and out over your voice crack, creating that Ha sound. But you breathe out twice as long as you took to breathe in, getting rid of all the stale air. Typically, we start breathing in for 4 counts and breathe out on 8. And the more you get used to this, the longer the intervals can get. I want to guide you through it now first so you can experience it. And after that, I will give you some tips on how you can practice it in the best way so it becomes almost automatic for you. You can keep your eyes open or close them later on. Just know, in case you get dizzy, stop. It is just because you're not used to that much oxygen in your body. Just stop and come back to it again later. So, here's the breathing. Since you most likely won't hear the clicking sound of my fingers, how I usually do it, I will count. And we will empty our lungs first. You breathe through your nose, and I will count roughly 4 seconds. And then you breathe out on that sound, very much like you're sighing, for 8 seconds. We will do that probably 3-4 times, and then I will try to expand it maybe to breathing in 5 seconds and out 10 seconds. Now, very important is to get all the stale air out from below your stomach. I keep thinking it's below my kidneys, which of course is anatomically incorrect. It is just getting all the stale air out so we can then take in all the wonderful fresh oxygen we need. Now, before we start, just notice how you feel. How do you feel physically? How do you feel emotionally? How present are you at the moment? So on a scale from 0 to 10, how does your body feel? How do you feel emotionally? And how present, how focused, how right here and now are you at the moment? Just check that for you quickly. And then when you're ready, just empty out your lungs, and then you breathe in on 4. And breathe out on 8. Breathe in on 4. And breathe out, pacing yourself. Breathe in on 4. And out on 8. Breathe in on 4. Everything out. All the stale air from all the way below. And breathe in on 5. Pace yourself and out. In on 5. If you get dizzy, just stop, and out on 10. One more on 5 in. And all the way out. Keep breathing normally. Close your eyes while I reattach my mic. Just feel into your body again. These were only 6 or 7 rounds, but you probably feel the effect already. Just on a scale from 0 to 10, how do you feel emotionally? How tight, how tense is your body? How present are you? And usually you feel a little tingle in your body. That's the oxygen. And people report back that they feel more clear, more connected, more there, but also more awake and yet more relaxed, which is quite wonderful. So just keep breathing in and out and slowly open your eyes again and come back. And the more you practice this exercise, the more your body will ask for it when stress arises, and not just when it's too late. You can even do it without people noticing it, but in order to do that, you need to practice. But what do I mean with that? Usually when we build up our stress, we don't even notice it until we are all the way deep, knee deep in the stress situation already. We don't feel our body tensing up until we literally feel stuck and paralyzed. But the more we practice this exercise, the more we connect our body to our breath, the body gets used to it. And the moment we start, the body starts sensing stress building up, it will ask for the deep release in that breath. And then you don't, well, actually before you go into a meeting or you actually need to calm down, you can do these 11 repetitions of this breath. But the more you practice it over and over again, when I now sit with clients or when I'm on stage or when I'm performing and I feel, probably not while I'm speaking, but when I feel, oh, you know, something's stressing me, something makes me nervous, something makes me tense. Even when I'm sitting opposite in the same room, opposite a client, I can feel myself go, because my body knows it so well, it instantly switches back from the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, back to the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms me down. And I'm back there. So what helped me was doing this 11 times in the morning and 11 times in the evening, slowly expanding for a few weeks or months until I noticed when my body was telling me it needed it. Oh, one more interesting fact. When you practice this exercise in the morning and in the evening, you will find that it will energize you in the morning, and yet it will calm you down and relax you just before you go to bed. Don't believe me? Try it out. Let me know in the comments how this felt for you. And if this has been helpful, please subscribe and hit the little bell. I don't know where that bell is. So you get notified when I post my next tip for you.